Much thanks. Though I am native here, and to the manner born, it's a custom more honored in the breach than in the observance. Something is rotten in this state of Denmark. To be or not to be, that is the question. There are more things in heaven and earth that are dreamt of in your philosophies. There's a divinity that shapes our ends, rough hew them how we will. Though this be madness, yet there is method in it. I must be cruel only to be kind. Hold as 'twere mere to nature, a countenance more in sorrow than in anger. Rotten! The lady doth protest too much. Cat will mew, dog will have his day.
Who's there?
Nay, answer me!
Long live the king. Oh, get me to bed.
Oh, for this relief, much thanks.
What? Has the thing appeared again tonight?
Peace, break thee off. Look, there it comes again.
Oh, looks it not like the king?
By heaven I charge thee, speak!
Oh, 'tis here!
'Tis there!
'Tis gone!
But look, worn in russet mantle clad, walks o'er the dew of high eastern yonder hill.
Let us impart what we've seen tonight unto young Hamlet.
Though yet of Hamlet, our dear brother's death, the memory be green. Our sometime sister, now our queen, have we taken to wife. And Hamlet, my cousin and my son.
A little more than kin and less than kind. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, that it should come to this but 2 months dead. So loving to my mother, frailty thy name is woman. Married with mine uncle, my father's brother. The funeral baked meats did coldly furnish forth the marriage tables.
My lord, I think I saw him yesterday. The king, your father, on the platform where we watched.
'Tis very strange.
Arms, my lord. Countenance more in sorrow than in anger.
My father's spirit in arms, all is not well. Would the night were come. The king doth wake tonight and takes his rouse. Though I am native here and of the manor born, it is a custom more honored in the breach than observance.
Look, my lord! It comes.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. Alas, poor ghost!
I am thy father's spirit. Revenge my foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
The serpent that did sting thy father's life now wears his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul, mine uncle, there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. Hereafter I shall think meet to put an anti-disposition on. The time is out of joint, oh cursed spite, that ever I were born to set it right.
How now, Ophelia? What's the matter?
My lord, as I was sewing in my chamber, Lord Hamlet, his doublet all unbraced, no hat upon his head, pale as his shirt, his knees knocking each other, and with a look so piteous, he comes before me.
Mad for thy love? I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy. Look where sadly the poor wretch comes reading. Oh, what do you read, my lord?
Words, words, words.
Though this be madness, yet there be method in it.
I am but mad north-northwest. When the wind is southerly, I know a hawk from a handsaw.
The actors are come hither, my lord.
We shall hear a play tomorrow. I've heard that guilty creatures sitting at a play have by the very cunning of the scene been struck so to the soul that presently they have proclaimed their malfactions. I shall have these players play something, like the murder of my father before mine uncle. If he but blench, I know my course. The play's the thing, wherein I shall catch the conscience of the king. To be or not to be, that is the question.
My lord!
Get thee to a nunnery!
Love, his affections do not that way tend. There's something in his soul, or which his melancholy sits on brood. He shall with haste to England.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I have proclaimed it to you trippingly on the tongue. Hold this toward the mirror up to nature. Madam, how like you the play?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
He poisons him in the garden for his estate. You shall see anon how the murderer gets the love of Gonzago's wife. The king rises. What? Riding with false fire?
Give over the play!
Lights, lights, lights! I'll have the ghost work for £1,000.
He's going to his mother's closet. Behind the evidence, I will convey myself to hear the process.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, now is thy father much offended.
Mother, you had my father much offended.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me? Help! Help! Help!
How now? A rat! Dead! Rentucket dead!
Asleep.
Oh, me, what hast thou done?
Nay, I know not.
Lassie's mad.
I must be cruel only to be kind. Good night, mother.
Hamlet, where's Polonius?
At supper.
Hamlet, this deed must send thee hence. Therefore, prepare thyself. Everything is bent for England. And England, if thou holdst my love at aught, thou mayst not coldly set this sovereign process. The present death of Hamlet. Do it, England!
Where is my father?
Dead.
And bore him barefaced on the fire. Hey, naughty, naughty, hey, naughty. And on his grave break many a tear.
Oh, please dry up my brains. Oh, kind sister! Hast thou thy wits? And did persuade thus? It could not move thus.
If there be the offense, let the great axe fall. Bong,
Bong.
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 Ere we were but 2 days old at sea, a pirate of very warlike appointment gave us chase. In the grapple, I boarded them. On the instant they got clear of our ship, I alone became their prisoner. They have dealt with me like thieves of mercy.
What does he call that is stronger than the mason, or the shipwreck, or the carpenter?
A grave maker. The houses he makes will last till doomsday. Whose was it?
The same skull, sir, was Yorick's skull, the king's jester.
Alas, poor Yorick. But soft, that is Laertes.
What ceremony else? Laid her in the earth, and from her fair, unpolluted flesh made violets spring. I tell thee, churlish priest, a ministering angel shall my sister be when thou liest howling.
What? The fair Ophelia?
Oh, treble bow, hold off the earth a while, till I've caught her once more in my arms.
What is he whose grief bears such an emphasis? This is I, Hamlet the Jane.
The devil take thy soul!
Wait thy hand.
Hamlet!
What? I loved Ophelia. What wilt thou do for her?
Alas, Laertes, he is mad.
The cat will mew and dog will have his day. There's a divinity that shapes our ends, refuse them how we will. But thou wouldst not think how ills I'll hear about my heart. But 'tis no matter. We defy augury. There's a special providence in the fall of a sparrow. If it be not now, it is yet to come. If it be not to come, it will be now. If it be not yet come, it will be now. The readiness is all. Come on, sir.
Come, my lord.
1.
No!
Judgment!
Oh, hit, a palpable hit.
Stay! Bring me a drink! Hamlet, this pearl is for thine. To thy health, give me cup.
The queen carouses to thy fortune, Hamlet.
Gertrude, do not drink!
I will, my lord.
My lord, I'll hit him now.
Hard there! Incensed! They bleed from both sides.
I am justly killed by my own treachery.
The drink. The drink.
I'm poisoned.
Treachery! Seek it out!
It is here, Hamlet. Hamlet, thou art slain. Lo, here I lie, ever to rise again. The king! The king is to blame.
Thy point in venom too? Then venom to thy work!
Exchange forgiveness with me, noble Hamlet.
Oh, I follow thee. I cannot live to hear the news from England. The rest is silence.
Good night, sweet prince. Angels haste take thee to thy rest. Go, shoot.
Bang, 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 bang!
Encore! Encore!
Let's do it.
Our sometimes queen, now our wife!
Then it should come to this.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight. The king, your father.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
I'm thy father's spirit, avenge my death and most foul and murder. The serpent that stung thy father's life. Now where's thy crown?
Oh, my prophetic soul. Hereafter I shall think meet to put an antic disposition on.
Look how stealthy the poor wretch comes.
I've heard that guilty creatures sitting at a play have by the very cunning of the scene been struck. If he but blench, I know my course. The king rises.
Give o'er the play.
I shall have the ghost word for 1,000 pounds. Mother, you have my father much offended.
Help! Who? Help who?
Dead for a ducat, dead!
Hamlet, the steed must send thee hence! To England! Bong, bong.
A pirate gave us chase. I alone became his prisoner. Alas, who you are? What? This is I, Hamlet the Day.
Devil take thy soul.
Come on, sir.
Ah!